Hi friends, let's see our next hackerrank problem, which is birthday cake candles. So again, it is comes under the difficulty level of easy, which maximum score is 10 points. Okay. So let's see the problem statement. So the statement is, you are in charge of a cake for a birthday, for a child's birthday. You have decided the cake will have one candle for each year of the total age. They will only be able to blow out the tallest of the candles. Count how many candles are tallest. Yeah. So in simple, they have given a candles array. They have given an array. So out of which you will be having different elements. So each element represents the height of a candle. So what our task is, you are supposed to find out the highest, that means the greatest candle height in the given array, and you are going to count. You are going to find out the count of such greatest number in the given array. If you observe the candles array in this example, they have given the candles array as which is length is equals to 4, and the array consists of the 4 elements which are 4, 4, 1, 3. Out of which, if you find the greatest number in the given array of elements is 4, which is repeated for 2 times. So here the output is going to be 2. And here this is the function description that what I have discussed earlier. And here if you observe the input format, they have given the length of an array. The first line of the input represents the length of an array, and the second line of the input represents the array of elements. That means this is the candles array. So the candles array consists of 4 elements, 3, 2, 1, 3. Out of which, if you observe the highest, that means the greatest length of the candle, which is nothing but simply in the given array, the highest number is 3, which is repeated for 2 times. So the answer is going to be 2. So friends, let's think about the logic that how we are going to solve this particular problem. So the methodology that what I am going to follow is that initially in the given array, I am going to find out the maximum number, and then I am going to observe, and then I am going to iterate throughout the array, and I am going to compare each element with the maximum number. And if the element is equals to the maximum number, I am going to increase the count. So this is the procedure I am going to follow right now. So let's deep dive into the code and see how we are going to solve this one. So as usual, let's console.log of the given input and check. Okay, so console.log of candles. So I'm going to check what is going to be happen. That means I'm going to check the input. So here if you observe the debug output, so this is the input that what we are getting, 3213 is the input array. So now we are going to perform our operations on this input array. So before going to find out, as I told, here I am going to follow two simple steps to find out the solution for this problem. So initially I am considering let count is equals to 0. So this initially I have set the variable count is equals to 0, and then I'm going to find out the maximum in the given array. That is, let maximum number in the given array, that is equals to, I'm using the simple JavaScript min, so max, and I'm going to spread the array. So from this, I'm going to get the maximum number present in the array. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to iterate throughout the candles array. Say for let I is equals to 0, I is less than candles array dot length. Sorry, friends. So here what I'm going to say is, for an example, if I'm going to write a simple if condition, if candles array of, that means the element in the candles array is equals to the maximum number. Okay, so in that case, I'm going to increase the count. And finally, what I'm going to see is, see here, if you observe the question just one more time, so what they ask you to is, they are going to ask to find out the maximum number. Okay, so in simple, you are going to find out the maximum number, and I'm going to return that particular number. Okay. Return count. Okay, let's run the code and check. It is passed the given test case. Okay. So let's submit the code and check. It might be taking a while to test all the cases. Yes, our solution passed all the test cases, and we've acquired 10 points for that. Yes. So this is a solution, and friends, there are multiple ways to solve this particular problem. I'm just explaining my own way to solve this problem. Just try it out, just watch the video and just get a clear glance of the question, and then just try it with your own ways. Okay, thank you. Thanks for watching.